Hello you lovely people, welcome back to my channel and to another unboxing video guys, and this is a bit of a strange one because I have featured this machine quite heavily on my channel in the past, but I came across the box which I thought I'd lost forever, but I found it, it had been stored away, and now I can actually do a proper unboxing of this baby. And of course I'm talking about Gamepak Holdings GP2X. And what a fantastic machine guys, from the South Korean company. Now this was the first one they released after they left Gamepak, after the GP32 debacle, and how they didn't want to make the follow-up. They didn't agree with some of the choices that the company had made, and they went off, all the staff, and made their own company, cheekily calling it Gamepak still, but with holdings at the end. And then I started working on this baby. And there's been other versions of it. There's been a white version with touchscreen, which is gorgeous. That is one that I'm missing out on my collection, guys. There's only two missing out on my collection of Gamepak and, Gamepak Holdings handhelds. And that is the GP32 and the white version of this, which is known as the GP2X F200. But yeah, look at this gorgeous box, guys. I can't believe that I stumbled across it suddenly, and now I can do this video. I'm so pleased to do that because it's got all its gubbins in there. That is the thing. Now, when I got this, it was the value pack, as you can see up here. What that basically means is that you got an SD card with it. And that was it. That was what made it a value pack, that you got the SD card. If you bought the other version, you just got the machine and you had to supply your own SD cards. So yeah, this was a fantastic thing to pick up at the time. You can imagine back then SD cards were pretty bloody expensive. But let's take a look around the box. So there we go. Obviously it says Value Pack GP2X Personal Entertainment Player. And a gorgeous looking picture of the machine there. Then you have the original seal here on the flap. Then on the front it says Value Pack again, another picture of the unit. Value Pack includes, here we go, 5 games included in internal memory, USB cable, headphones, console pouch, hand strap, and 4 retractable batteries. Rechargeable batteries. Now, they're missing. They went a long time ago. The hand strap is still in there, sealed. The console pouch, I actually upgraded it at the time to this baby here. So that's what I've got now. So I don't have that anymore either. Unless it's kicking around somewhere and I come across it. Headphones, now they went missing years ago. Probably kicking around, like I said. USB cable. And 5 games installed to the internal memory. Of course, they would still be there, wouldn't they? But I've upgraded it, obviously. I've gone on to a much higher firmware to what it would have had when I first got it. The USB cable, I use any one that's like kicking around now because I do own, obviously, the Wiz and the Canoe, and they all use the same charger. So, yeah, I use 3 different ones, whatever one's handy at the time. But otherwise, everything is still here in the box. Right, okay. Any more things to look at here? Oh, here we go. Got pictures on the side there. Yeah, like this here, picture of Payback. That is a Grand Theft Auto style game, which was absolutely fantastic and has been ported, but yeah, it was originally on this baby. There's just some more bits and bobs of value pack again and all that. On this side, it just has, let's have a look, what does that say there? Oh, let's have a look here. All the contents, isn't it? Maybe? Yeah, contents, there we go. TV out support and all that. SD card memory, DivX. Yep, because of course you can play videos and music and all that on here as well. 3.5 inch TFT, which was standard at the time and pretty damn good to have. Yeah, that is it guys, and on the back it just has their website. There we go. So let's open it up. Here we go, he says. There we are. We're in. And straight away, the first thing you see is a top tray, which has obviously the unit in it. So let's take him out. Gorgeous baby that he is, but we'll have a look at him in a minute. Then we have obviously the tray to take out. And put that over there. And here we are, guys. Now, I do have, like I said, the sealed strap. I never used it. So that is nice because they are actually quite valuable. They go for a fair bit of money, guys, which seems crazy to us now, but they do. They go for like anything up to 20 quid for a bloody strap like that. So him over there. Then we have the PC suite for this baby, where somebody wrote on it. I don't know when that happened. Yeah, not a clue, guys, if I did that. Oh, I can't remember. That long ago, guys. But yeah, here we are. User guide. And there was also some games and things on here as well. So that is a nice CD to have because it had lots and lots of bits and bobs on there. So yeah, brilliant that that's there as well. Then we have some paperwork here about your device and all that. Yeah, showing you what's in the box. Of course, the cable's there, but I didn't bring it out. It's lying over there somewhere, I think. But yeah, brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Just tells you everything you want to know. It's just a very long bit of toilet paper, but nice quality one. So yeah, that's your quick user guide and all that. Right, and then what have we got left, guys? Not a lot. We have a memory card. That is it. And then that is the box empty. And it's a 4 gig card. Can't remember if this was the original one that came with it. I highly doubt it because I do seem to remember it being branded with their brand. But yeah, that's the memory card. This is the original holder, but I presume that's a replacement one because I think you got an 8 gig with it. I might be wrong. Quote me if I'm wrong. But yeah, cool. Anyway, to have the original case. Right, so that is the box done with. Done and dusted, he says. So let's pull the unit in. Now, obviously, if you want to know a bit more about this, then watch my previous video because, you know, I cover a hell of a lot more on it. Now, this was the model, obviously, that didn't have the touchscreen, so there's no stylus or anything like that. You have literally got your shoulder buttons up here. There we go. Very nice and clicky. You've got your headphone port there, your jack. You've got your SD card slot there. And what have you? Yeah, very, very cool. And then on this side here, guys, some more gubbins, the on and off switch. And you have where you connect it to your PC, and you can also use a DC charger instead of the the one that you get with it, which is obviously a priority one. So yeah, absolutely blinding. And then volume rocker here somewhere as well. I'm not seeing it. Where's it gone, the volume rocker? I don't know. It's here somewhere. But yeah, very cool looking machine. Look at that. I love this at the bottom as well. And on the white one, it looks beautiful as well. It really does. And what the hell is that? There we got a bit of a hair there. And then here, you can see this is where your battery's going, whether you use rechargeable ones. And I'll tell you what, if you're a wise person, you will use rechargeable. And this is interesting with this, guys, because on certain surfaces, you can actually stand it up more or less with this. And very interesting. Not on this one. I can't stand it up here. But yeah, well, it's got this bit sticking out like that. It's pretty cool. And when you look at the actual case that I have here, let's open that up again. This is, of course, an official case by the company. You open this up. He said, oh, God, I'll shut it instead like a plank. Here we go. But yeah, you've got an actual space for it there. Look where it will go in. And it goes in the opposite way around to how we would normally like to put our consoles in it. So it kind of goes in upside down. But that fits in there nicely and it actually holds it in place very, very nicely. That's spinning back around the right way. So yeah, quite a cool case with the logo on the front there. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that you got for the PSP back in the day. So yeah, right, shall we turn it on and just take a look at the OS? There's not much else to show you right now because I haven't got the SD card in. But here we go. Obviously, like I said, this is not necessarily what you would see if you're going to turn yours on if you've just purchased one or purchased one in the past. It depends whether you've upgraded it to the latest firmware, which I did do. So yeah, very cool indeed, this firmware, because if you're used to the old one, you're going to be blown away by this, because it looks like a PSP. It really does. I mean, look at it. Look, games, and you go to settings, photo, ebook, music, video, and background to games. I mean, absolutely brilliant. And then you go into it, it says, go into it there. Got built-in games. So we'll take a look there a minute. Yeah, nothing's coming up, guys, because the SD card's been taken out. So that's a bloody shame. But, oh well. Let's come out. There we go. Come on, you. How do I get out again? I can't remember how I get out. But anyway, yeah. How brilliant is that? Oh, there's a volume rocker. Look, it's on the bloody front, isn't it? Actually, about the buttons on the front here. This D-pad, yeah, was hated by a lot of people. I actually like it. It does stick up a bit, and it is not like a PSP one. You know, it's not a nubbin. That is a proper stick, and you feel that when you're going round like that. And I actually feel it's very, very nice to use. Then you've got front-facing 2 speakers here, and it is 2 speakers, and it sounds beautiful. You've got start and select. And then, of course, you've got this jumbled up mess. I'll say that because of what we're used to of A there, B there, X there, and Y there. Very strange, but you do get used to it very, very easy. The build quality of this baby is incredible. Now, the amount of times I've dropped this and it has survived is unreal. It is absolutely stellar. It is game pack holding at their best, and there's no doubt about that whatsoever. This is a fantastic machine. Now, obviously, I didn't show you very much there because, like I said, the SD card's lying in the box at the moment. But yeah, I will jump back on it in the future and show you some more. But of course, if you want any more game pack holding videos, then you need to head to my library, because there I show you my Whiz and I show you my Canoe, which was the last machine that Game Pack Holdings released before they went bust. Yeah, the Canoe. An interestingly named machine that is absolutely beautiful. Really is. But this was already very, very beautiful. And the Whiz is the best of the bunch. That is gorgeous. It's much smaller than this, and it has an absolutely stunning screen in it, and it's just gorgeous all round. Really, really is. So yeah, if you want some more Game Pack holding, get over there, guys, and watch those videos. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit of a quicker one. And yeah, comment away, guys. Have you had one of these in the past? Have you had any of their models in the past? Do you still own them? Are you like me? Are you in love with this company and are very, very sad that they are no longer in existence? Right, comment away, guys. With that, I'm going to say goodbye, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.